What's going on, guys? It's your boy PS239 Riverboy, and I'm back at it again with another video. And today I wanted to explain a couple things and go over a couple things that's been going on in the past few days and the past few weeks, and the reason why I haven't been uploading a Zero to Hero series and all of that. So just like a couple weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago, Coinbase got hacked, guys. And this was one of the most scariest Coinbase hacks. Scary enough to get me to pull off my vaulted Bitcoin and put it on a hard wallet. And I'm urging you guys, if you guys do have a big stack of Bitcoin, and I'm talking about anything over a 1%, which is 0.001. If you have anything over a 1%, like $1,000 in Bitcoin, I honestly do believe that you've made it, and you eventually will be a multi-billionaire in the future, and you should put that on a hard wallet and get it off of the exchanges. And that's the reason why I haven't been making any videos. There was a big scare, so I end up taking pretty much all of my tangible assets off of exchanges. And I also had like a little mini emergency, and I was going to keep just the Zero to Hero series running, but I had a family emergency and I needed some extra funds, so I pulled those funds off of this exchange. And that's the whole reason why we're doing this, guys. We're doing this to take care of our family, and we're putting money away. And I'm actually at a point in life where I'm being more dependent on than I would like, but that's because I actually did what I was supposed to do when I was younger. Started a business, got my own condo, then got a house, got a car, everything's paid for, and now I used to be the black sheep of the family. Very quiet, pretty much stoic. I didn't really talk that much, but if you mess with my family, I would pretty much die for my family. And I was always like that, and I was always ride or die. And now that I'm older and I have my shit together, and I'm pretty much one of the only members of my family who has their shit together, I'm very dependent on. So, and I don't mind that at all. I actually really like the fact that every one of my family members call me in a time of need, and it actually hurts me to sit there and see them and like feel what they're going on in their time in need. And I actually feel really proud that they come to me, and that's why I wanted to let you guys pretty much know that you guys should do the same. Be that protector, be that provider in your family, and everything will go on, and everything will go on in life, and it just goes the better way, you know. And my advice on this series is pretty much like timeless. Just take everything that I say, and it will pretty much be timeless. Someone can watch this in 2050 and be like, yo, everything he is saying is pretty much good. It's pretty much all the same. But what you guys want to do, since I've been gone for a while, I do remember the last thing I said. I told you guys to hold all of your Bitcoin because I thought we were going to pop. And if I remember correctly, we were at 105 or 106,000, and we didn't pop that hard. Let's actually go to a day scale so we can kind of look back. This was like 2 weeks ago when I told you guys this. We were around here somewhere, and I told you guys to just hold all of your Bitcoin because we were going to kind of pop, and then once we break a new all-time high, for you guys to sell it and buy back at the 100,000 range. And I was pretty much right, even though I was gone, and it took a minute. It took a week for it to happen. I was pretty much right. I wanted you guys to sell at a top and then buy back in at 100,000, and you didn't hit it there, so that was 1 week you wouldn't have gotten it. But after 2 weeks, if you would have put that 100,000 buy in there, you would have bought in it. And if you were a little bit greedier, you could have put a 98,000 buy and bought that, and we would have accumulated pretty much another 10%. And now I'm telling you guys, just what you got, you should have a stack of Bitcoin you never sell. and that's your retirement stack. And then you should have your stack of Bitcoin that you bought. So if I was you guys right now, I would have a Bitcoin stack, like my Bitcoin bought at 96,000 to 150,000, maybe 48 grids. I believe that's 1%. Because I've been talking with a couple friends online, and I've been helping them get their Pionex accounts up because they've been watching the series, and they kind of convinced me to keep going at the series. It helps them a lot make money, like they've been making money just listening to the series. So I would keep that around 96,000 because we didn't even hit 96,000, and all the way up to 150,000. Sell every 1% and just add in whenever. Don't care about the price, guys. Bitcoin is a timeless coin. 10 years ago, Bitcoin was like $1, and now it's $100,000. 10 years from now, there are going to be people who were crying and wishing that they bought $100,000 Bitcoin. There are going to be people wishing that they were buying $100,000 Bitcoin. Just listen, guys. There's so many exchanges, banks, and major corporations that are buying Bitcoin every single day, and they're never selling it. We are day trading Bitcoin, and unless we are accumulating a stack and holding it forever, you guys are losing. Like, if you're taking all the money you're making on here and spending it all and not having like some base to fall back on when you're old, you're kind of losing, and you're not really, I honestly think you shouldn't be trading. We should be all trading to try to better ourselves and help our family out and keep, like, accumulate. If we don't, then all of these big major corporations are going to be accumulating, and we're not going to be like, there's going to be like an even more bigger wage gap in the future than there is now. So I'm just saying, guys, have a bot that's always on and running to get you some money, and then have a nice stack of Bitcoin. I'm not talking about any meme coins. I'm just talking about Bitcoin here. Bitcoin is king. Bitcoin is going to stay king. They're never going to make another coin better than Bitcoin, because they're never going to make another coin that is deflationary, not inflationary. All these other coins, they can create and mint new. The Bitcoin that is created new, you have to mine it. And then once there is no more Bitcoin to be mined, it is all gone. But the Bitcoin miners are still going to make money because of the transactions. So even if you don't, that's why I said Bitcoin mining is probably the future. And I will add my Bitcoin or my Go Mining app referral in the link in the description too, because I honestly believe Go Mining is the future. And it's almost like if I bought $25 worth of Bitcoin today, it would take me 2 years, yes, to get that $25 back. But then after those 2 years, I'm just getting every 2 years. I would get another 2 years from now, I'd get another $25 worth of Bitcoin. But then the years after that, it would be like $12 a Bitcoin. You know what I'm saying? And yes, the Bitcoin does get halved, but if you just keep increasing your mining power, by the time there is no more Bitcoin to be mined, you would make so much money off transaction fees, because one Satoshi, guys, one Satoshi would be so crazy. I'm talking about like one Satoshi would be like multi-millions of dollars. That's how crazy it would be, because how much power it would need to mine that last Satoshi. But we would just be making money from the transaction fees, because Bitcoin miners don't just make money from mining Bitcoin, they make money from the transaction fees too. So I do think mining Bitcoin is a better investment than just holding Bitcoin, and these bots are a better investment than both of those, because these buy, sell, and trade all day, every day. Like, I could have been gone for these 2 weeks and had that bot still running, and it would have been buying, selling, and trading the whole time, because I do remember that our bots stats were at like 90,000 to 120, and we would have been abusing the fact that we never went past 120 and we never went past or never went under 90,000. So we would have been trading every single day, all day of every day or every week. So these bots are the way to go, guys. And if you want to make even more money, because now I'm going to have weekly income coming in to help these bots grow even further, I'm going to have a link in the description to my mining app, Go Mining. But all right, guys, I want to appreciate every single one of you guys who are watching this series. And yeah, let's stack this Bitcoin together.